Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm Rosmali Stantina. So now I want to explain about Introduction to Psycholinguistics, Understanding Language Science from book Matthew G. Traxler, Chapter 1. The first is about Watson's idea about language and thought. This inner monologue is such a common experience when you are thinking that you might believe that talking to yourself and think are one and the same thing. You will be in good company if you thought this was how cognition works. As the femme behaviors, G.B. Watson and B.F. Skinner both advocated version of this idea. According from Skinner, 1957 and Watson, 1924. And the next is about Worf's theory of linguistic with determinism. Worf and his linguistic advisor, Edward Sapir, developed the idea that the language we speak influences the way we think. Their theory goes by different names, but let's call it linguistic determinism, which helped to highlight the idea that language drives thought and that the way we think is determined by the language we speak. This attitude is exhibited in social norms, again using racist or sexist terms or expression, the idea being that eliminating sex expression from the language will make the accompanying thought less likely to occur in people who hear the language. One of Worf's chief motivation in professing linguistic determinism was an analysis of Eskimo language vocabulary. And the next is about the general outline of the mental process of how language is processed. Language is treated as a set of mental mechanisms and process operating largely independently of other cognitive systems. The production system starts with the conceptual knowledge and with a set of speech sound. It breaks language abilities down into major subcomponents and examines each subcomponent individually, which he defined as a mental ability that is domain-specific, genetically determined, with a distinct neural structure and computationally autonomous. First is domain-specific, means that a mental processing unit deals with some kind of information, but not others. Second, distinct neural structure means that particular brain regions are associated with specific computation. And the last is computationally autonomous, means that a mental processing mechanism does its job independently of what is happening simultaneously in other processing mechanisms. And the next is about the general outline of the mental processing of how language is understood. This is the last. To understand how speech production works, it is helpful to consider different subparts of the system spiritually, so that is how we will process. In the process will be speech perception, kick off the comprehension process, and it is considered. Although comprehension and production are normally treated as independent topic, most of the time when we are engaged in the language processing, we are simultaneously trying to understand what someone is saying. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.